What's up, YouTube? Skater BLB3 here. Talking about my opinions on what the next decks are gonna be, like how the meta is gonna be next format, the new ban list that we saw. So, yeah, we'll start off with what I think is gonna be a tier 1 next format. So let's get started with it. First deck I'll talk about is Lightsworn. They got JD at 3 now. They got 2 Necrogarnas. They got Tragodia at 2 now. They're getting a lot of support back, and getting that third JD is just helped them. So if they lose 2, they have a third one to drop. It just deck's good, but like in my opinion, it's gonna be tier 1 because everybody's gonna be running it. That's the reason why it's gonna be tier 1. But I've been test playing it, Twilight, anything. It's just too slow. But like it's good, but slow. It's like I don't know. In my opinion, it might be tier 1. It might be not. It just be tier 2. Everybody's just gonna be running it now. So that's what, in my opinion. That's probably why it's gonna win one YCS. Maybe YCS, Toronto, because everybody's gonna run it. Because everybody's like, oh, it's good. But they're all gonna notice the deck's inconsistent. It's too slow because they lost so much milling and stuff. So, in my opinion, it might just win one YCSS format and just die because everybody's not gonna like it, so it's gonna lose popularity. So that's my opinion on Lightsworn decks or any kind of Lightsworn variant. Next, Chaos builds, because they got because Chaos Sorcerer's at 3 and they gain Blackluster Soldier. That quarter is ridiculous, and we still have priority. So, Chaos builds are going to be ridiculous, and in my opinion, they're going to be tier 1. Because they have that crazy, and they swarm, they can just remove shit, it's just fun. The deck's crazy. So, that's what my next I think is going to be tier 1. Now, after that, hero decks, you got regular hero B, and then you got the regular zero decks, because they have D-Draw 2, they can draw like crazy now, because I was running the build, like my version of Absolute hero deck, and I won so many games, because I was probably duality, D-Draw, and stuff like that, but now D-Draw's at 2, the deck's even more consistent, a lot faster, so you're going to see this deck a lot, and now it's going to be tier 2, because so much support's out for it right now. No, I mean tier 2, tier 1, so the deck is going to be fucking ridiculous. So, you're going to see this win a lot of YCS, probably win a lot of CSs stuff. The deck is fucking ridiculous. Next is Gladiator Beast. People are saying to get hit, because Starlight Red is going to be around Heavy Storm, so I looked at the rolling list, Starlight Red, I'm going to go Xaris, they get Starlight, I'll go Forbidden Lance, and they don't get Stardust, because they didn't meet the criterias for Starlight Red, so it's like, oh, and Xaris can't be touched, so you just attack, blow their shit up and everything, and because the Heavy Storm, they got Forbidden Lance, so Bookman's at 1, in my opinion, Prismatic Glass is going to be fucking ridiculous, I don't care, Heavy Storm down and stuff, its deck is just going to be nuts, so yeah, in a way, Heavy Storm did help and hurt him, but because Oppression's gone, its deck's gonna be more beastly. So you're gonna see a lot of guys doing really good because this ban list helped them. So. Next is agents. They never get touched on the list. So they have Heavy Storm now, so it makes it easier to do their big plays. They get Storm no problem, and they have their own Royal Oppression. They got Christia. So because a lot of people are gonna run it now, because Christia's gonna be on a 10, so a lot more people are gonna be running it. So that's why, in my opinion, deck was winning a lot, because a lot of people couldn't get this Christias. Like my friend, he got 3rd place at Nationals this year with agents, because he just ran the deck right. He knew what to do, and he's a really good player, and he fucking wrecked people's face with this. He had a future match round on top 16, but they didn't put it on the site. I think it was retarded. It was the point of having a future match of writing down if you're not gonna put it on the site. He played that hero player. But agents are gonna be good. Next is X-Savers. Didn't get touched. The format's slow enough now, so X-Savers can do their big plays even a lot easier. And they're really consistent. The reason why they weren't doing this good because that format got too fast for them, so they couldn't do their crazy plays. If the format's slow enough, the deck will do really good. Such because they have Call at 2. Call at 2, so it makes it even more easy plays. They can do crazy plays with their Dark Souls and everything, make everything more consistent. So in my opinion, X-Savers are gonna be winning again. So yeah. Next is zombie builds. This whole hype, I don't know. It might be tier 1, might be tier 2. I really don't know a lot about the new zombie deck. I just know anything about Pain Painter. I just think the deck is going to be, and it depends. So we'll just have to find out, but it may be tier 1 or tier 2. That's all to say. Next is Blackwings. They gain that Icarus they needed, and Heavy Storm's back, or so they can have no problems just fucking blowing shit up and everything. And Blackwings it's a good deck. My friend runs it. He's been running every format, and he's just wrecking face. He didn't care. And he just gained Icarus. So lost Royal Oppression, who cares? And he gained a Heavy Storm. So, in my opinion, Blackwings are be one of the stacks that are be hard to beat because they just have that consistency and blowing shit up and everything, and because they don't have to worry about a lot of back row now, they can just fuck people's day up. So that's what I think about Blackwings. So yeah, next is tier 2 in my opinion. Gravekeepers, they're gonna be good. A lot of people are not gonna run them because Heavy Storm just fucks their day up. They can't set like they could have when there's no Heavy Storm, so it's gonna slow their consistency down. They're just gonna get fucked up. But same thing with TGs and same thing with Dragoonis. They just get lost their safeness because the Heavy Storm just fucked their day up. So that's all I have to say about it. But they're still gonna win and stuff, but they're not as often because they can't set up back row like fucking crazy. So that's what I think. Next is Scraps. They might be tier 1 or tier 2. It depends on how people run on them because they have a Heavy Storm now. They don't have to worry about back row and fucking their plays up. So they have that more options to do stuff. So Heavy Storm helped this deck a lot. Royal Oppression's gone, so this deck can do crazy ass moves, especially because of Scrap Dragon. He's just fucking beastly. So that's what I think about this deck. Last but not least, 6 Samurais. They're like, in my opinion, they're like 6 sabers. What are the? I forget what other I think I can't think of. They're gonna be good, but not as fast. So because they only got one Shein and one Smoke Signal, but they still got a Rhoda, and they still run 3 Cockmooses, 3 Gekis. A deck is gonna take a lot more skill. It's not gonna be that sack factor. So you're still gonna see 6 Samurais running around, and they just use on a spot to just put something else in. So in my opinion, they're probably gonna play in Call the Han and shit like that, so they can still get the Shein plays off and everything, and they can still set a lot because they got Megatama. So if they have a 6 Samurais on the field, they're just gonna set 5 and set 4 and with that Megatama stuff to protect us 6 Samurai, it's just the deck is still gonna be really good. People just think the deck's dead. In my opinion, the deck is not dead. Because they can just fucking do crazy ass shit, and they got Dojo to get. Dojo's like a Smoke Signal in my opinion. If they get the summons off, they pretty much get set up for that first turn Shein still, or they can set up Shein and a Barkion. If they and Beast, if they set up with Shein and Beast, they can't fucking. It's hard to beat on that because it's like, yeah, they're Tree Beast just gotta stop your MSTs, the Heavy Storm and everything, and they just got the Shein and just negate that one trap. And it's like, yeah, my Heavy Storm's dead, MSTs are dead, Dark Hole's dead, Reborn's dead, and then they just got the Shein just to protect when to attack, and then they had that back row. So that's my opinion on 6 Samurais. It might still be tier 1 in my opinion. We'll have to find out and see what's gonna happen. So yeah, that's my opinion. Post a comment below what you think. Yeah, that's all I think. And yeah, peace YouTube.